Hi friends, welcome back to week 2 of our Cross Vision Bible study. I hope those of you who are watching and listening at home are feeling healthy today. I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about the coronavirus, but I know that everyone's a little bit anxious and some people are experiencing this in different ways. So please, I hope you're taking care of yourselves and that you're checking in with neighbors, and I'd love to hear from you. I hope that you're able to join me on the video chat later today. It's about 10 o'clock here at the church, and I'm trying to take this video so that I can upload it to YouTube sooner rather than later, but it took me a little while to work out this whole makeshift studio here. It's pretty basic, and so I expect to accidentally knock over the stand at least once or twice here. I hope you'll bear with me. The nice thing about watching from home is you can always pause the video if, for instance, you're starting to feel a little nauseous because the video is shaky or you're trying to read something on the screen that's hard to view. So please be kind to yourself. But I'm so glad that you're continuing with us in this series, because I'm really excited about it. I'm feeling, I gotta admit, I'm feeling an extra little bit nervous today because something about being on camera makes me nervous. So I hope you'll forgive me for that also. But without further ado, let's jump into our Bible study for today. If you haven't joined us before, if you're just joining for the first time, that's okay, because I'm going to review a little bit of what I talked about last week. As you can see, hopefully see, in your browser here, this is what I left on the board from last week, which was kind of where we left off. And I haven't changed anything, so it's even got the misspelling of Christocentric at the top there. Christocentric is the way that I was talking about that Christians have traditionally tried to read the Bible. Last week I talked about how there are different ways of viewing Scripture, one being a flat reading of Scripture where people read the Old Testament on the same level as the New Testament and try to understand it that way. The way that I'm approaching this in our class together is what I call a Christocentric model, which means that Jesus is the ultimate revelation of God. And so when we're reading Scripture, we always read Scripture through the lens of, first of all, the New Testament, which tells us about Jesus, and then with a focus on Jesus himself as the center of that New Testament, and that even within the Gospels, even within the stories that are specifically about Jesus, we focus on the cross, because this is the focus of the New Testament and Scripture as a whole. And so even though there's 66 books of the Bible, we don't necessarily give each one equal weight or read each one with the same thoughts in mind. Now this is controversial.